Welcome to Point Blank, where we suss out the latest issues on the ground that you care about. I'm Yvonne.
And I'm Shi Ting. We are on to fashion tonight, but not just any fashion, it's campus fashion.
And in our living room tonight, we have the perfect people to suss it out for us. Bernard Tan, a stylist,
Hi.
and Cecellia Telkes, an associate consultant from Imageworks Asia. So let's find out a bit about our guests in our living room tonight. Cecellia, what do you do for a living as a consultant?
Okay, we generally train corporates. We also train some universities. So not just on image, but also on body language as well as what we call professional presence. So body language, rapport building, things like that.
Okay, so you in fact have, besides corporate clients, you've actually worked with universities before.
We do. We currently do work with universities as well.
Okay, so you're really perfect for a show then.
Hope
Because
so.
of your campus fashion. So what do you do as an image consultant? What do you teach people to do?
Okay. We generally teach them, life skills. So, not just to be a fashion victim, but fashion forward, but still trendy, up to date, and be able to know what's good for their body, what's good for their lifestyle. If they're a career person, then it has to be appropriate for the industry. And if they're in college, leaving college, going to work, then they need to be appropriate for interviews. So we coach people in those areas. And that's what we call the 3A's. So you look after your appearance, and then next we will coach them on actions, which is what we call the professional presence. So if you have your professional look, what we call appearance, and you have your actions to match it, you also need to have the right attitude. So we teach what we call the 3A's.
Okay, so it's not just about clothes, but about attitude and body language as well.
Whole package.
So when you mention fashion victim, I can't help but look at Bernard and ask him for his opinion. Are Singaporeans fashion victims or fashion slobs, you think, generally speaking?
Fashion victims, I don't find really fashion victims, but because for Singaporeans they are more to a safer side. They will just on the safer side. Unlike like Japanese or Taiwanese, they are really like over the top. Yeah, adventurous. But for our local Singaporeans, they are just quite safe, and I find it sometimes can be quite boring in a way. Yeah.
Do you think it's sloppy?
Sloppy for guys, yes. I must say. Yeah.
Okay, the
Okay,
girls
Bernard,
know how to make up.
Yeah, Bernard, you're a stylist. So what do you do? Do you do magazine work or?
I do for magazine, fashion magazine, entertainment magazine, and I do a lot of celebs, Channel 8, Channel 5, or overseas celebrity, and yeah, basically.
What's your latest, the latest job that you've done?
My latest job is It Is Cover with Ivy Lee and her twins. So it will be out on Monday. Yeah, that's my latest job.
Okay, so we have a stylist and an image consultant, and I feel that compelled to explain why I'm dressed like this.
And I'm dressed like that.
I actually did it on purpose. I don't really...
I didn't do this on
I don't
purpose
know.
because I just came out from Harvard. Anyway, yeah.
And yeah, campus fashion. Many people think that Singaporeans, students actually dress way too sloppily when they're in malls and other public places. I'm sure you've read it in the media how people wear like beach wear to malls, and it's just, it's just, it's unacceptable. That's a general feel about fashion among Singaporeans.
Exactly.
But, bad dressing has also infiltrated the campuses.
Of many Singapore schools, in fact, despite there being a general campus dress code.
Yeah, many young undergraduates actually do not bother to dress properly, some people complain. Now, we're all going to rate some campus fashions, Razor style. Okay, you see some placards here?
We all have this one set of placards.
These were lovingly handmade in Razor style as well, in Razor colors, okay? With ergonomic spoon, thumb, I don't know, groove or something like that. All right, this one being the worst. And 5, where's 5? Okay, I went to kindergarten, I should know. That's 5, all right? Okay, so what we rating on? Okay, appropriateness of dress and fashion. Okay, appropriateness, whether it's presentable enough, and if you'd like to add in a bit about kudos for fashion sense, so be it. Add your points, whatever, for appropriateness and fashion sense. Okay.
And I hit the campuses spied with my little eye, but I can tell how you would rate this student's dress sense. You'll be the judge.
Shorts, shorts, and more shorts. Are these too much legs for comfort?
Tell Jerry, yeah.
We're coming on.
Wow, that was a montage of all the people that you saw right there in the middle of campus and dressed in all sorts of ways. Okay, so we need
What
to
do you
rate
think?
it. So what do you think in a general feel how that looked like? 1 to 5. You saw people milling about in a public place in campus.
With very short shorts. What do you think? Okay, I should keep it to myself.
Right?
1 to 5.
Bernard, you first.
I first.
Don't hold back.
Yeah.
I don't hold back.
Give it to us.
2. All right. Why 2?
Why two? Yes.
Why to, as I said, sloppy, and some of them like going to marketplace and
Go pasar.
go pasar. Yeah, that's right. I think they should dress themselves more appropriate for school, even though they are students. But maybe not too sloppy and not too marketplace, but maybe like a simple, nice detailed T-shirt with jeans, those kind, and not like the girl like with a short dress, like after bed look. It's like
Yeah, right out of bed.
yeah, out of bed look.
Yeah.
So
Okay. How about you, Cecellia? What's your
My
score?
score is a 2.
We see some consensus here.
Okay.
Yeah. I
What's it
think
for you?
it's not 1 because at least they're not naked. Okay, if they walk around, okay. But, you know, I
So that's just
totally
better than
agree
naked.
with Bernard. Yeah, you know, just like 1 step above.
Oh dear.
One step above nakedness.
It's
Well done.
like, you know, whatever that's clean on the floor, they picked it up and they wore it. I mean, I totally agree with him. They should be appropriate. You know, you are in the university campus and you're there to study, to improve yourself. It's all part of personal development. So, you know, you should at least dress up a little bit more. Because, I mean, research have shown that if you dress casually, your mindset is also casual. So you're probably not, you know, your top self in class if you're in a teeny-weeny dress
An
and teeny-weeny
uncomfortable
T-shirt. Exactly.
uncomfortable
'Cause you don't
dress.
know, you know, you're looking after the ventilation on your body rather
and
than
blood
what
circulation.
Exactly.
All right.
Do you think there's such a thing as there's too much legs for school?
Absolutely. I mean, it's school.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's still school. So, I mean, shorts and all that, if you're playing sports, it's fine. But, you know, going into a class, I know it's hot, but still, there's air conditioning in most of the classes. So, yeah, definitely.
Okay, Shi Ting, your
Okay,
turn.
for me, well, since I just graduated from school, mine will be
Are you saying it's this sympathy?
Yes. Because I myself has, you know, done something like that. Yeah, I'm guilty of this because sometimes I just really want to be comfortable. And since I stay in hall, and when I wake up in the morning, I go, oh my God, it's time for school. I just go to school in my shorts, but at least I try, you know, not to look unkempt and all. But you know, shorts is because I just want to be comfortable in what I'm wearing.
Okay, for me.
What about you, Yvonne?
For me, it's this. Yep. It's not sympathy points because I had to find middle ground between 1 and 5. So that's 3. Why did I choose middle ground? I think it's because I feel that that's such a common sight. I mean, people walking down in those clothes, that's sort of the average thing to do. It's not outstanding, neither is it so abhorrent till you see them and you want to puke. You know, not that it's not that bad. But it can be improved, which is why it's 3. I sound like I'm writing a report card from a primary school student. Not that bad, but there's room for improvement. Yeah. Well, we've seen the clothes, but you know, we're talking about a top to toe thing, and the complete look is what we're going for. So let's find out also the choice of footwear on campus.
Flip-flop, flip-flop. What do you think? Fashion statement or fashion boo-boo?
Okay, lots of
Oh,
slippers,
yeah.
and flops and whatever.
Fashion statement or fashion boo-boo? What do you
fashion
think?
boo-boo.
What's your score?
Okay, let's just do a new thing now. Let's all show
I'll
our
show it
scorecards
at the same time. Okay.
So there's no peer pressure here.
You got give us cue.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Wait, let me get this card. Right. 1, 2, go.
Ding. Wow.
Okay, we'll start with the lowest.
Yes.
We'll start with the lowest and we'll go up.
Why? Well, because flip-flops, I think they're a real danger by themselves.
Okay.
You know, because imagine if you're running, between classes.
You're gonna see.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also noisy along the hallway. So, I mean, a little bit of respect, for other people
But
in the
heels
class.
make noise too, you know.
You shouldn't be wearing stilettos.
Okay, okay, so
So,
flats.
I mean, yeah.
At least
Fair enough.
shoes covered.
At least, otherwise, if it rains, it's wet, and you're going to be uncomfortable in class anyway. So there should be some level. I mean, flip-flops are for beach. That's why they're flip-flops.
Yeah, watch me hype. my flip-flops. Okay. The next
I agree with her. Flip-flop are for
Mm-hmm.
beaches.
Okay.
And again, pasar, marketing. So, and I find that it's quite disturbing as well, the pick up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's really, really so sloppy to wear a flip-flop. I mean, even though you are so nicely dressed on top to bottom, and a flip-flop will just make you pull your skull down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere,
So you
the
want the skull to wear
shoes make or break your look.
Correct, that's right.
Okay,
Yes,
it's really
that's very important. I
important.
find, because I'm a very shoe person.
Okay.
Okay.
tell,
But,
Bernard.
yeah, Bernard has got very nice shoes here.
Yeah.
Can we see his shoes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
those
at that.
shoes. Okay.
But why isn't it a 1 then, since it's that bad?
They're wearing shoes.
Yeah. Well, those flip-flops. Why isn't it not a 1 like Cecilia's?
No, I apply a one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
I
we share the
thought
same
too.
sentiment. It's
you
the
share
one. It's
the
the one.
one.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
one. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the very
So,
one.
okay, he
Yeah.
amends his score. It's actually one he was feeling about. He was thinking about. Okay. One from you guys are on the same page here, huh?
Yeah.
And so are we. We are the fence-sitters because we are dressed that way too tonight. On purpose. Okay. Why 3 for you?
Because I think now we have flip-flops that are, those branded ones like Havaianas, those kind. Don't know whether I should. Yeah, and yeah,
okay, you
those
can
are
say
a
the brands.
fashion statement.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, for me, I'm wearing Birkis, so I find them really comfortable. And depending on how you wear your slippers, I guess you can actually make them not so, if you don't walk with such clackety-clack sounds. It's actually I find there's some skill to walk, walking with slippers, really. Some people drag their feet and therefore the noise and that unkempt, whole sloppy look. You can actually walk properly in slippers
In
as
fact,
well.
I find Birki is more presentable than a flip-flop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a
Birki rather than a
flip-flop.
flip-flop, you see.
But what do you think? Is Havaianas like fashion statement? I mean, everybody are rushing to get it.
Maybe they think that it's a fashion statement, but it's not. It's a boo-boo.
Wow. Okay.
Thing is, I have noticed, I lived in Australia for some time as well, about 3 years, and flip-flops are so much part of now, especially when it comes to summer. Okay, it's widely accepted. Nobody really thinks that it's really much a boo-boo because everyone's dressed the same. Do you think that it's a matter of, people not accepting flip-flops because they are always associated with, like mainly going to pasar? Okay, or it's just yeah. So okay. Oh right, exactly. Cervantes on our viewer has already commented on our website. Okay, at least students here wear footwear. In Australia, some students don't even wear footwear in summer. Ew. Okay, Mars says.
Our students are seriously inappropriately dressed to class. If I were a teacher, I would send many of them home to change. There are some things you just don't wear in public, especially things you sleep in or woke up in.
And actually, Singapore Kepo says actually Singaporeans dress really sloppy nowadays. Okay, and his vote for best dress goes to SMU. Worst dress, NTU. Power from civilization. Okay, let's not attack people's geographical location here. The thing is, yes, it's true. In Australia, some of them don't wear footwear. They come in barefoot to class.
Really?
I've seen many of them do so, especially in summer. They say it's really hot. Yeah, what would you say, barefoot?
But if I find Australia barefooted, maybe it's really that hot.
Singapore too.
Yeah. But I find in other countries, they look cool. I find, but not really in Singapore. I don't find them cool in local. But maybe in other countries, I find they look cool in flip flops and everything. But not here. I don't think. Yeah, it's really.
I don't think it's like a widely done thing. you know. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, of course you're in uni, you want to be a little bit more casual, you want to be a little bit more relaxed. The problem is when it starts to spill onto after you leave school. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, in Australia, you know, they're a little bit casual when it's a beach. I mean, most of them don't even wear anything. But, you know, once, if you go to work, and, you know, I've been in the corporate world in Australia for over 10 years, and the people there are dressed professionally. Whether it's summer, it could be 40 degrees, and if you're a professional salesperson and you're required to be in a suit, they'll be in a suit. Of course, they won't wear the suit outside. They'll have the jacket off while they go to the car. So it doesn't quite move on to the business world. You know, there isn't so much of an issue that I see in the corporate world. But I think maybe the issue here in Singapore is that when they get so relaxed in college and campus, that, I mean, we've had some clients comment that when they do networking events in the universities, the students will come for the networking event asking about jobs in shorts and flip-flops.
Oh dear.
And
So you
that's
know
a
what I
very bad
mean? So
first
yeah,
impression.
so you must know where to draw the line.
Appropriateness
Exactly,
is key.
yeah.
It's not about brands.
No, not at
It's not
all.
even about, okay, let's not even talk about fashion
Yeah.
sense in the first place or matching of colors, but just, you know, dressing appropriately
Exactly.
for the
That's the key
occasion.
word, yeah.
And it shows, I think, for some people, it shows a clear disregard for or respect for the person
Absolutely,
they're speaking with or meeting up with. Yeah, so I guess that's why being appropriate is very important.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's the
Well,
key.
we looked at clothes, we looked at slippers. Next, we'll be looking at specific people and their entire get-up. Right after the break.
What?